Very, very simple. I was not confined to bed. I was living my life normal, doing everything normal, and that's not me. I'm not going to take praise. I'm not going to stand here today and take praise to that. That is because of God. Because if I did not go to Him and if I did not believe in Him, I don't know if I would have been here today standing. And I just want to give God thanks and praise to that. I'm very thankful for Pastor Oswin and his wife because they were there with me from the beginning until the end. And unfortunately I had to leave because I was given a job in Georgetown. And I want to make mention of that because I would have lost a lot during that time. And because I stayed in prayer, I stayed in faith, like Job, God has blessed me with more than I would have lost. Amen. Many, many more than I would have lost because I was given a job. I don't even know if I could testify and say today that it's not premature. I'm going to speak it into existence because it's happening. From paying rent, I'm going to be moving into my own home. Amen. Those are things I didn't know if I would have seen. Those are things I don't know if I would have experienced if it wasn't for God, if God didn't take control of my life. And I am very grateful for that. I'm grateful. I even traveled. I didn't even expect that I would have traveled. And because of God's grace and God's mercy and all of those things, God has blessed me tremendously. And I am the true example of living in God's favor. I hold on to Him. I continue in prayer. I continue in everything. God has been truly, truly amazing to me and my family. Thank you.
I just want to ask you this question, Karen. Hearing all of this with your whole journey with this cancer thing, how do you come to this church? How you get to come to this church? How you get to come to this church?
Alright, so I was a member of another church, the one I mentioned, but I was there, I went to them, they knew of my circumstances, and no one ever reached out to me. They never reached out to me. And I went to Pastor Oswin once, and I was telling him about my experience. And Pastor Oswin and his wife, they would come visit my home, pray with me, and and that was the same time he was just setting up church and those kind of stuff. And that's how I ended up coming here. And they would have been with me from the beginning of my journey to the end.
Bless the Lord. When she came to the church, she wasn't like this. Oh, you seen her today. She wasn't like this. But we prayed for her. I fast and I prayed for her. Amen. Bless the Lord. You don't know. One of my aunt was diagnosed with cancer during the same time with her. And she watched my aunt die. And she's still alive. Amen. She's still alive. I know that she must have break down, and many others who would have died. And God saved her. We fasted and we prayed for her. Amen. Bless the Lord. I said, God, you're not going to kill. You're not going to allow the devil to kill Karen with any cancer. God, we believe in you for a miracle in this situation. We believe in you for a miracle. And do you know what? God gave me a vision that He healed her. God gave me a vision that He healed her. I was so burdened down to see her be healed. It's like I'm mad at that devil that causing cancer. I'm mad. I want to kill him. I want to destroy that devil. And you know what? God gave me a vision. I was praying. And you know what? I saw in a vision I saw Karen was walking in front of me. And she was walking in front of me round and fat. And so her hair grew long. And she was looking so healthy that I didn't even recognize her in the vision. And the Lord said to me, she's healed. And bless the Lord. Look at her today. She's cancer free. And we want to give God thanks and praise for her. I want to say, if God has done it for Karen, He can do it for any one of you in this church. Any one of you in this church, God can do it for. And anyone who's watching, if God has done it for Karen, God will do it for you. Amen. Put your trust in God. Thank you. Bless the Lord.